trying to have to figure out what I'm gonna play. Fire Emblem Three Houses. This video game that I'm gonna play now. For what? All right, let's get this over with. Now, what am I gonna do now? I'm gonna connect to the network. All right, let's go. I play the Blue Lions. You don't know what I'm gonna do, right? First, I can't stand it when people do all that. You're like, oh, try to get me into get me into the groove about how I play that video game. Oh, right, man. I see the girl named Rhea.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You died. Die. Die. You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother. Oh my. What could have brought you here? I wonder how you got in here.
How she's
It is
sleeping like
most
this?
rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
I'll play female bailiff for now.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway? sorts. Go on.
Violet. We're gonna take Sheila.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world? Wow, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to...
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again? You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation without dying.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
All right.
Let's take care of those thieves.
Well, I said,
On the village.
I'm gonna have a family member to look after me and take care of me.
That should take the wind out of their sails.
All right. You got select the enemy like this. So that that's fighting.
I'll cut through.
All right. Let's see what I have to do. Oh, come on.
I will prevail.
So I like to start switching stuff up all the time.
Ready
If I ain't know anything, I'm gonna say I'm gonna do whatever I want to do.
focused.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Allow me to demonstrate. Each battle, a chance to grow.
Hey, look at you.
You saw my older brother had Larry was out of town. Like he sees his coworkers get married, and he had a bachelor party. Screaming. I was like Three Houses video game. The game I used to play back in 2019. And it was like, yeah, you know what? I know what I mean. I got this first video game, Fire Emblem Three Houses, and all that stuff. Oh, I used to have my timeline was like I'm at my caseworker Edna Brown when I was still attending Makoba Academy. She was like,
It's a fine opportunity. The combat arts I taught you.
You never had a chance.
That is that. We must all do our part.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Observe. Observe.
Who's next? I must keep aiming higher.
fight. I'm gonna finish this stuff already.
Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Ready and willing.
Got a lot of time to say.
Hey, you with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Too easy.
I know what I did, right? Oh my god! All right, Pinocchio. Say bye-bye, Pinocchio. Gloria Brown saying that she don't like cussing on the song. She don't like cuss words on the song. Only because that she doesn't like people cussing on the song.
I'm not done yet.
Huh.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sophis, but I'm also known as the beginning. Sophis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sophis. And I am also called the beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. I do not hear your gratitude. Perhaps I should force you to leave? There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here!
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Why, thank you so much.
Captain Jolt? It is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. And I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child? Oh, great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
Knights of Seros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going. I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Blade Breaker, former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students at the Officers Academy at Garrigmont Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Cloud.
Oh, I'm gonna have to know these characters.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world.
Niceties.
So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Uh-oh.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is
Excuse me.
most unique. Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping,
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Folkland, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that needs no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Barrack Monastery.
I'll be right back. See what happens. I gotta see the intro. Let's see what we have there. Mawella, she's beautiful. She's crazy.
Ray is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Why would I say that? Oh, why would she say that? Oh, the flow of time here now. All right, let's get the game going. And here it is.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place.
I've last
Forced to see her now.
This place. Oh yeah.
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. According to
Crazy.
the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Oh wow.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Sarah. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, General. My name is Seton. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. For many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension speaks. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
house. I'm sorry I dragged
So-
you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a
That's
while.
grown, man.
And I'm afraid your
My hobby
services
is
are
like video
requested as
games.
well.
Oh, that's my favorite hobby, to play video games. Learn some music.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers Academy, right? Well, the academy just happens to be short a professor.
Damn.
And apparently that damned Eloise went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No, I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefunk Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say, I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there's truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mock.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, For now, I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Of course.
Okay, here we go. Need 3 houses. Okay, Doc, pick the blue
I
lands.
assume you are already aware
Okay.
that you will be teaching here at the Opposites Academy, correct?
Yep.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy.
Please,
Acquaint
bro.
yourself with your new home.
I'm gonna do
That is
this
your
now.
first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna beat this on the game.
May I ask a favor of you?
All right, let's see. 3 houses. Fire Emblem 3 houses. William has said that I'm a grown-up man, and I was like, yeah, that's all I always am. Speaking of which, I'm gonna tell you this: I'm not a child no more because I have been a grown-up. Only because that I'm not a child anymore. Listen. Besides the fact that I've grown up over the years now,
You saved the lives of the students you
I
came
really have
across.
said
That, at
that
least, was admirable.
I have a positive
Now, you should
attitude
make the
about it.
rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
I began talking about what happens in the future, and I was going to tell you that William told me that to get my hands on my shorts because I'm a grown man, and just because that I'm not a child no more. In the meantime, I wanted to tell you this. Sometimes that I forgot something. When I said I forgot to take my spoon, and I was like, I gotta be responsible for it now because I'm no little kid no more. Listen, I know that some things that I might be able to start by being responsible for my actions. I'm not gonna be able to talk to people like crazy and jump into conclusions and start doing crazier things. So listen, I'm not trying to jump to conclusions all the time.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced
You know,
myself.
dad could be the enemy all
My
the time.
name is Edelgard von
Like,
Pressfeld.
my daddy
I am the princess.
My daddy
and
was
I have
living
to be addressed here.
home by himself still.
I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
Daddy's living by
Would you like
himself.
to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Crazy, man. Go to the Officers Academy. I'm like, yeah, I know that at times that I jumped to conclusions way back in 2000, like in the 2010s. I was like, I don't like having too much fun with getting excited and being frustrated like all the time.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a
Yeah.
great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
Difficulties.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Okay.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dmitri Alexandra Blathen, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here.
Wow.
Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
I appreciate your effort.
All right.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dmitri, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who's this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my, a new addition to the Officers Academy. I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Seventh's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. there is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it. But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue. You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage. You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh, I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch. You'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now, I I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
No, he hasn't been a special. Has never been a special.
With each news, professors of the Officers Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
What kind? All right.
His Highness has said that he trusts you, and I have no cause for doubt. But if you mistreat him in any way, I will take action. I have a request.
Hello.
I hear there will be a mock battle soon. We must not neglect our training. I trust that you will carefully study the strengths and weaknesses of each of your students, that you may provide effective guidance. Regardless of the results, this battle will be a great learning experience. Even so, what is the point of competition if the aim isn't to win? As this is your first time at the monastery, please allow me to show you the ropes.
So, I may have to say this. Now, my caseworker, Gloria, has told my mom, and then she was saying that the staff members are using the microwave to heat up the noodles and all that. So I would say that I'm a grown up, and that means like somebody would treat me like a child because I'm an adult. Some people wouldn't allow me to use the microwave to start cooking some food there. I mean, some leftovers and all
I
that.
told you that, but I am afraid I am not a student for myself. Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother-in-law. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor? You have helped me so much.
My thanks.
No.
I know. People will be like this. It was like people act me crazy when I was working at a job, Social Resources Incorporate, or like SRI. Oh,
Hey, Professor. If you got spare time, wanna join me for a trip into town? There's an inn that serves the most amazing food. It's one of my favorite places to eat. You simply must come try it with me.
uh-oh.
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
It says this: if I have to eat in that filthy dining hall, I prefer to invite a cute girl to dine with me. Beforehand, I'll find out her favorite food so I can order them. She's happy, I'm happy. I haven't missed a move. Pretty great. Come on, man. This woman Sylvain was so weird that he's a skirt chaser.
Today's dish was so good. Oh, but not as good as your homemade sweet jerky. You're too kind. Maybe I'll make some for you next time, Professor.
Nice. I knew I could count on you. Listen. Much appreciated. It's finally time for the mock battle. I'm eager to put my skills to use. And you, Professor? Excellent. I have high expectations for your stand. That said, I've no doubt it will take everything we've got to pull a victory. Our opponents are mighty, that much is certain. But I'm positive we can win. Hey there, did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No worries. We'll just join in now. Nice try, Paul. But I do not intend to let slip our strategies, especially when we are up against such strong opponents as you two. Well now, kind words for Miss Kingliness. If that's the case, we better come up with some clever schemes so as not to disappoint. Right, Princess?
Right. No matter the tactics you devise, we will destroy you. The best you can hope for is to learn a thing or two.
There's nothing wrong with a friendly rivalry, but let's not get carried away. A rash attitude could be your undoing after all.
Perhaps your time would be better spent preparing instead of worrying about the competition's mindset.
Hey now, if you two are getting this fired up before the battle even starts, it'll make it that much easier for my class to sweep up a win. So please, carry on.
A good point, Claude. I apologize. That wasn't my intention. At any rate, let's vow to make this a productive battle, shall we?
Oh, in that case, I won't hold back. Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
It's about time for the battle to begin. Our victory depends on your leadership. Do not let us down.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
I'll cut through.
What should I do?
Stay focused.
I'll give it my all.
Here we go.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. If not, and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Dorothea, will you head toward the front lines? I wish to draw the enemy toward us. You got it, Amy. Leave it to me. Ferdinand, Hubert, if the enemy comes, stop.
Leave it to us. Although I could do this on my own. But clearly not. For Her Highness allows me to watch your back. I'm lost? Oh, unthinkable. Had to be done.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
You fought well. We must all do our
All right.
you really gonna fight two houses at once? An impressive display of
Ain't
confidence.
evil.
Victory is in sight, Rascals. Do not let up.
Look at this.
Weak.
Never had a chance.
The son of House Iron. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
Give up. The better to serve His Highness.
I'll stick with it. There can be no victory unless I defeat.
All right, Edelgard. You're gonna be finished right there. Come on. Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, girl. I prefer going to take out this stupid freak Edelgard with Mercedes. Ah, punk. Punk.
It's just not my day.
No.
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
crazy, dog. Like, wait a second. That's Manuela? You're a crazy woman, Manuela.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary. Should I have held back? Setting a very good example.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
Let's see.
Proceed with caution.
Not so sure about this.
Oh. To say the least, I must do all that. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Getting stronger.
All right. Have patience. Uh-oh.
Coach, was that really necessary?
Luck wasn't with you.
Look.
Here we go.
What should I do?
Goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, that was as good as useless.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
I'm at my limits.
Business. Got a thing for Edelgard, right? Come on, best you'll feel better.
Claude, please. This is no time for idle banter. Their defenses are wide open.
That didn't get to him, huh? What a shame. I'll find a better way to ruffle him up next time.
This should be enough.
Move carefully.
The better to serve His Highness.
I must have let my guard down. I guess that's a loss for the Golden Beer House.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Blue Lion House.
victory is the result of everyone's hard work. Thank you, my friends. You did well.
Thank you so much.
Professor, I've been looking for you. I was hoping we could all share a meal together. It could serve as both a victory celebration and a post-battle analysis. What do you think? Of course. Why wouldn't you be?
Come now, Professor. We can't very well celebrate without the key to our victory present.
He's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help, Professor.
Yes. Compared to that boy who knows nothing save frontal attacks, your tactics were merely decent.
Felix, you really ought to stop picking fights with His Highness.
Don't worry. I encourage all to speak freely. I must agree that the professor's tactics were truly extraordinary. I have much to learn.
Oh, sure. But today was exhausting. I'm so hungry I can barely stand.
To be honest, so am I. Let's head to the dining hall. Together.
Professor, I'm sorry to intrude, but you don't look too happy for someone who just won. Well, I understand how hard it can be to accept joy sometimes. I'm sorry for crying. I know we only just met, so this may be difficult for you, but I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. Joy can be so fleeting after all. We're all in this together, so I hope you will consent. I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same. Well, come along, Professor. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the eagle and lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garrigamach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. But now I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to.
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
All right, I'm done now. Here I am. Okay, let's go.
In honor of the saints whose births are dead.
Okay, now this is what I left off. Now, in this moment, I was like, when I get home from work, I realized that my caseworker, like Gloria, came over to see me. Listen, I was mentioned about listening to the songs on every radio station. Listen, oh, sorry about that. Listen to this. I love listening to songs, every song on radio stations. I love listening to songs on the radio station. I love listening to the music, and I love playing video games. And I play at least I love playing video games. I love doing word searches, and I have love for word search, video games. I have love for books. I have love for everything.
Took place under this moon. The people perform music once beloved by those divine. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between